Everlasting Shamira. Everlasting Shamira, here I come. Everlasting Shamira, here I go. Hey! Welcome back to my channel. Are you guys loving my background? Are you feeling the love? Because I am. Love is in the air, honey. Look, I even have my nails. Aren't they so cute? Look at that. I just love. I think I'm like a hopeless romantic. You know, I just love February because it gives us another chance to recognize love. We're gonna talk about all things love. Let's just get right into it, honey. I already have my wine, so grab your snacks, grab your drinks, and let's talk about love. I realize that a lot of people don't really like to celebrate Valentine's Day, especially singles. Either because they've been heartbroken before, or because they don't even like have a Valentine. This is just another opportunity to celebrate love. Love doesn't always have to be just with a special someone, you know? We can love on our friends, love on our children if we have kids. I don't. Love on our parents. Show love to people. And I love people. I love to show love. Valentine's Day is probably a Hallmark holiday, as they say. I don't think that we should hate it, you know? Yeah, we can celebrate love every day, you know? Or do all these things that people do on Valentine's Day any other day. I don't think that it only has to be on Valentine's Day. But I think that if it's something that is celebrated, why not, you know? We should be happy, we should embrace it. We should be happy for other people that are in relationships, even though we're not.
I didn't know what it meant to be alone. I didn't know till the day you were gone that I could ever feel this miserable.
It's okay to be single on Valentine's Day. You know, for a long time, I felt kind of weird on Valentine's Day. I was like, you know what? Like, ain't nobody sending me flowers on Valentine's Day. No chocolates. Once we start loving ourselves, I think that that's one of the first steps, you know, in learning how to love ourselves first. Because how can we love on people if we don't even love ourselves? Even like if we're looking to want to be into a relationship, we can't go half and half. We need to go whole and whole, you know? It should be the whole. Like, I don't even believe in that, oh, I'm looking for my other half. Like, I don't want half of you, I want all of you. When we talk about all of who we are, we need to also love all of who we are. Once we understand and embrace everything that we are, we're able to move on and to love on other people. Not loving ourselves or not loving areas of ourselves makes us insecure in our relationship or with other people. If it's in a relationship, we might think, oh, you know, like, I don't even like how I look. Like, my boyfriend might not like me because, like, I'm overweight, or, you know, I have acne, or I have short hair, or I'm too skinny, or I'm too tall. Like, I don't like the way that I look, so we automatically think that people are not gonna accept us because of how we look. But if we learn to embrace everything that we are, people are gonna be attracted to our confidence. I know that I'm not all put together, and I know that there's a lot, when I mean a lot, honey, a lot of areas that I need to change in my life, you know, in my body, in who I am, in my personality and everything. But I'm learning to be content in my singleness. I'm learning to love myself. Even if I'm loud, even if I'm crazy, that's just the beginning of love. That's the first step in understanding love and in loving. I think that it starts with us. Won't you agree? Love means saying goodbye to expectations. A lot of times when we go into a relationship, we're just expecting, like, oh, he better have this, he better have that, or she better have this. We want them to be more intelligent, more outgoing, more affectionate, more ambitious. It's important when we get to know the person, you know? I think that's the best part, when you're learning the person. But I don't think that we should lower our standards. Love doesn't think that the other is out to get them. Like, we're a team, you know? Why are we like going against each other? Why do we think like this person is always wrong? Or why do we need to blame them for little things? Or like if they messed up, oh, it's your fault, you should have known. All of this, you know, it's also in the way that you speak to the person. I think that love is just building each other up, you know, just adding to that person. And even in our family, like if we love our family, like if I love my mom so much, I want to build her up, like in the way that I speak to her, or my brother, you know, like in the way that I push him towards his goal. Believing in that person. Like it's not just like in relationships, but it's with our families, it's with our friends, you know? Like we want to be able to see them grow and be better. I also think that love is letting go, you know? Sometimes you have to set it free. Just let it go, like Frozen. You feel me? You ever heard that saying, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back, it was yours. I think that we don't need to hold on to things. Like if we're not sure about something, you know, we just let it go, let it happen, let it ride. And if it happens, it happens, and we simply need to be content with that, you know, because love allows people to their freedom. True love doesn't want to possess, it wants to set the person free. I know that in some relationships, when they're too, like the person is too obsessed, like that's not love, because you're not giving that person freedom. You're simply wanting that person to be with you all the time. Or like if you're on the phone with them, you don't want them to hang up even if you ain't talking on the phone. You know, sometimes it's just too much. Like, can you let the person breathe? If, you know, the person wants to go out with their friends, like I think you need that space. Not so much space where it's like, okay, like I haven't heard from you in 5 days. Not like that. It's more like, you know, you do you with your friends, I do me with my girls, and then we come back and, you know, and we have that time. I think that there has to be a balance. Love is not jealous. I think a lot of times we think that if the person is not jealous, like they don't love us. You know, I'm not even gonna lie, I do kind of just a little tiny innocent jealousy. Like not the type where it becomes aggressive, like oh my god, I don't want you talking to no one. It's more like, oh, so that's a friend, oh, okay. You know, like that. It's like, oh, okay, like it kind of bothers you, you feel me? Like, I know I got that. Like, I think that is not bad. Love is being content with the other person, you know, and it's equal on both sides. Like, you know that the person that you're with, your partner, is gonna come back to you. Having confidence that that person is gonna be, it's being faithful to you until proven guilty. Love doesn't require you to continue a relationship. I can speak from experience. My first little puppy love in high school, I remember that I had to let him go, and I loved him. Like, I was so in love with him. But one day I had an encounter with God, and like it was so vivid. Like, I really felt in my spirit that he was not going to be my husband. Like, he had all these qualities, he was an amazing boyfriend, but he was just not the man of God for me. And yes, I made mistakes after. I know that at that moment I had to let him go. And even with my recent ex-boyfriend, like, I wouldn't say that I was in love with him, but there was a moment that I was getting there, that I felt like I loved him, which I didn't, but I had to let him go, you know? And a lot of times, if we are in a relationship where it's hurting us, I think that's the moment where we need to remember, you know, who we are, value ourselves, and love ourselves, you know, because that relationship is probably not adding to us. And the same thing with friends. Like, maybe there's friends that you love them, but maybe they're not adding to your life, to your business, to your goals, to your dreams. They're not helping you, they're not building you up. So those are the people that care for them or love them from afar. Those are not the people that need to be in your circle, you know, because a lot of times we have people in our circle that are not doing any good, you know, that are affecting us instead of actually helping us rise. I think that love is the absence of fear. You know, when we're in love or when we love someone, we just have joy and happiness, and we just look forward to seeing that person or loving on our friends and family. I don't think that when you have that relationship with a person or a partner or a family or friend, you should be scared of that person or feel hate, or, you know, you shouldn't have any of those emotions, but instead just be smiling all the time. Just be happy that you have those people in your life, you know. Like, I look forward to spending time with a lot of my friends. Love is an action, it's not just a feeling. You know, I think that at the beginning, you know, in a relationship, we might feel like the butterflies and we have all these emotions. But what about when you're in a relationship for 10 years? Like, you have to start acting on that. Maybe it's just spending that one-on-one with a person, massaging their feet, or, you know, watching a movie with them. It's more like that. It's just having that company. Whatever that person's love language is, I think that's where we show the action, and that's how we show love. Love is putting other people first or equal to us, you know. It's not, it's a part of being generous. Also want the best for them. And I think I mentioned this before, like, we want to build them up, we want them to succeed, we just want the best for that person. So it's even like giving them the last bite to your favorite cake. Now that's love. True love is genuine. It cares about the other person's happiness and well-being, and they will go to great lengths to make them feel valued. One of my favorites is love is unconditional. With that, you know, you accept the person as they are, no matter their sin, no matter their failure, no matter if they make the same mistake over and over. You simply just love them. You love every piece of who they are. Love understands and accepts their differences. I think that that's one of the hardest things in humans, you know, just loving unconditional. Because a lot of times, you know, if somebody does something to us, we're so quick to not forgive, not give them another chance. But when you really love somebody and it's unconditional, like, you look past that. But loving someone unconditionally means you're not setting expectations or limitations. True love really accepts the person without trying to change them. And how many of us can say, got into a relationship thinking that, oh, you know what, they're gonna change. You know, I want them to be this way. And, you know, we can't. We are not Jesus. We cannot change people. And lastly, I think we all know this one. Love is God, and God is love. God is the one that can truly love us unconditional. He demonstrated that at the cross when he gave his only beloved son for us, knowing that we were gonna sin and we were gonna do it again and do it again. Even if we received Christ in our heart, we're still gonna mess up. We are not deserving of this type of love, but because we have that love, I think that it's important that we demonstrate that love onto others, to everybody that's around us. I think that Valentine's Day is not that bad. So if you're feeling depressed on Valentine's Day, try to think a little different, be a little more open-minded. Who cares if you're single? You never know if next year is your year, honey. It might be around the corner. It's important that we are content with who we are. If we are in a relationship, if we're not in a relationship, you know, let's just enjoy love. Love is a beautiful thing. I've had quite a lot of breakups, and I will talk about those later on in my channel, but I have never lost hope on love. because I just know God. Maybe I would have had moments where I'm like, I know about love. I don't want to watch any love movies. I don't want to know about men. I'm mad at them. They're stupid. They're this, they're that. How long can I be like that? You know, me acting like that, it's only hurting myself. And I'm not being open to what God is offering to me. You know, every day God shows us love. This year, I hope that you are able to celebrate love. Celebrate love every day, yeah. But don't be so close-minded about February 14th. Have your little Valentine's Day. Or I don't know what the guys will do if they're all single. But you know, have your day with your guy friends. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, bring your mom or flowers. I don't know. Like, I do that to my mom, and I give my brother gifts, you know, and chocolates and stuff like that. It's another way where we just get to give to people. So I hope you feel the same way. Make sure to comment down below and let me know, what do you think love means? You know, do you agree with me? Are there other things that I was probably missing? For those of you that are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and like this video, and of course, share this video. Let somebody know that you love them. I hope that you have an amazing Valentine's Day, and as always, I will see you on the next video. Go hello con Take It Easy. Bye!